Slumps, right? Slumps. They suck balls. We all get them. I think we all hate them. I think that's something we can all agree on. I have been in a slump for at least a year, and it's not good. But that is changing. I hope. It's very steadily, it's staggering to change. And I have doubts that I really am creative, and we'll get into all of that. So this one might be a quick one, because I didn't do a whole lot, and what little I didn't actually record. So just like last time, this is just going to be me talking for the most part. But from the next one onwards, I plan on utilizing myself a lot more. So let's get into it. Movie nights. I do them once a month, because that's good. I don't record them usually, because it kind of feels wrong to, feel like an invasion of privacy, so I try not to. I did for Christmas, but that's because Christmas. And so, something odd happened at this one. Well, normal for me, odd for normal people. And like the title of this act suggests, I get into my head a lot. Unfortunately, it's not a good thing. And on this one, almost everyone was late. Now, those two things in combination is never good. So that only ended badly for me. This movie night, everyone was late. It sucks. And even the new girlfriend was late, which that's fine. Well, yeah, surprise, new girlfriend. But everyone being late, it wasn't everyone. I'll give them that. It was a couple people who were going to be late, and I was just told everyone, alright, you guys come later too, because otherwise it feels weird. And, when everyone's late, I think to myself, do they hate me? What's wrong with me? Why don't they want to hang out with me? All that stuff that you don't really want to be thinking. And I can't help it. It's something that just happens. And that's where Freaks and Geeks comes in. I started watching this show because everything I'd heard about it, like on the little niche corners of the internet, says it was good. And says it deserved a second season and it didn't deserve to get cancelled. And I found it on Stan. Oh my god, it's fantastic. This is where Seth Rogen, James Franco, Jason Segel, Linda Cardellini, you know her, just a whole slew of actors. Ben Stiller's in it for some reason. And this is where all of them got their start, except Ben Stiller. And it just wrecks everything else that I've seen because it's so good. It is... I think it really helped me out of that. And I bought the box set. And I'm very happy with the box set because now I can watch it. Which leads into next month's thing. But I'm not going to spoil that because I'm not like that. Okay, now, going back into the getting into my own head, Freaks and Geeks did help, but not all. It didn't help with every thought that I had. I wrote a script. I think it's a good script. I need to draft it up one more time due to some feedback from Marcus, our dear friend. And it's a superhero script, which hard to do. And I thought to myself as I was finishing it up for the first time, the first draft, I am an awful writer. I suck at this, blah, blah, blah. And, you just get those thoughts when you're writing it and you're me, and they're nagging at you that you can't shut them out because they're constant. It's just your writing is god-awful, and that you never should have picked up a pen or typed on a keyboard or whatever. But then the waves stopped hitting me, like out of nowhere, really. And I've realized it was like, there's like self-deprecating spirals, and then like out of nowhere it's just like, oh wait a minute, I'm goated. I don't need to be worried. So yeah, like I said last time, I don't think I'm gonna give up. I hope not. I'm gonna double down, actually. I'm going to lean into a lot of stuff next month onwards. I didn't do it this month because I came up with this idea way too late, but next one is, I'm going a bit more full into it, I hope. And instead of realising like, oh I'm realising I am the so, I don't know, I'm rambling this whole episode. If it's not your cup of tea, you are welcome to leave. But yeah, here onwards, or next one onwards, gonna be more creative. I've got a lot of ideas for the next one, and a lot of hobbies that I want to pick up, which I'm going to try and record. Alright, at Astra Per Aspera. I'm assuming you guys know what that means. It means, I'm pretty sure, through difficulty to the stars, or something along those lines. And I think it's good that we all have these aspirations, because that's what this one's about. Aspirations. Things I want to do. I aspire to be a creative. And as a friend said in the last one, I don't exactly do anything to be creative, which, I don't know, cardinal sin of being a creative is not being creative. And since the disaster that was the mini-series I wanted to do, Life of a Coin, I've been sitting back on it. I've been in a, that's where the slump comes from, because that really didn't go well, due to a lot of elements. A lot of it was me, and I'm not happy about it, and I haven't been happy about it, so I've just not been doing anything about it. I haven't edited any of the footage that I did get to send to people. I've just sat on it, and I'm very upset that I've just sat on it. So now I'm gonna work on things again, and it's like when I get an idea, it's usually late at night, I'm making it happen. Well, as long as it's not late at night, I'm gonna make it happen from now on. I think that's a good rule to have. So like if I get an idea, so like now I got an idea, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna make it happen. That's the truth. That's, I think, the most important thing ever. And part of it, I also want to get back into stickers. I've really wanted to get back into stickers, but I haven't had good designs for the last few years. Like frogs. I did a lot of frog stickers. There's probably one still around, probably in Noarlunga or something. And I ran out of frog ideas. I couldn't do it. There's one like on the desk over there. What does it say? Yeah, frogs use correct pronouns because frogs are chill like that. The next one I'm gonna also use to sort of advertise the next short film I'm doing, and that's you can find him just here at Zeboop alien.adl, and he's just the idea is he's an alien tourist who's come to criticize Earth and our governments. I like that. I love Zeboop the alien. Yeah, so link to that in the description too, I guess. And so back to just making things. I'm happy I'm making things. I want to make things again, because not making things is killing me, because I'm getting so many ideas to make things and then I'm not making things. And I think part of that is my desk. So let's clean it up. I actually did clean my desk before filming all these, so it looks the same to you, but trust me that there's been a change. Okay. So over the last few months, I don't know how this happened, but my YouTube has grown into a fucking machine for artwork. I wish I was joking, and I wish that, I don't know, I just wish I was joking for this, but I'm not. So there's 3 channels in particular that have stuck out to me. Only 3. Two of them are here. You can't really see them, but they're there. And I'm going to go into them because these three, and Absolute Martian Manhunter, these four things, they have inspired me to make things again. And I am so happy that I've found each of them, especially this. This is fucking amazing. Go to your local comic store and read it. Holy shit, it's good. Anyway, let's get into it. So, let me bring it up. This is Duffy. Duffy makes editing projects that tell stories in a way that you could only do on the internet. And you might initially think like, oh, it's just a bunch of randomly edited together clips that make no sense to put to random music. Turn on your critical thinking. Put on your thinking cap and watch it. Because when you think about it, my favourite video of theirs is called You and I. And it is a massive video. They all go for like half an hour, some of them 20 minutes. But this one goes for half an hour, and it is all about race in America. It's the evolution of racism in America and how people view African Americans. I think it's very good. It is very good. The other person I want to talk about is the person you've been listening to throughout this entire throughout this entire video. That's Macroblank. They make music, it is good. I don't know what else to say, but it helps chill me out when I'm working on stuff. I always just put Macroblank on. The last person is May. May just makes playlists, and they're always music I've never heard of, so that's always good. Doesn't matter who you are, playlists that you've never heard of is always a good thing. And I can't recommend any of these things enough. I'll leave links to their channels and my personal recommendations for each, and I'll just leave it in the description. Maybe I'll interview them someday for ambience, hopefully. That would be an amazing time. On to the last part.